All right, we're here for another Thursday, right? And it's actually, in one of my opinions, this is probably one of the best Thursday movies I've seen. I mean,
Oh,
what?
really?
Well, because we saw stupid Howard the Duck. Because I couldn't even control myself because that's how bad that movie was.
So that's the original title to Howard the Duck.
Yes, stupid. Effing Howard the Duck. I usually watch my language, but I guess when I'm thinking of that movie, right, I'm thinking too fast to control what I'm saying.
The sad thing is, I didn't think Howard the Duck was that bad.
It's not that bad, but like if
But
I compare it
well,
to
apparently it is because you
this
got a little
movie,
bit of anger there. It's
yeah,
got a
I
little bit
did.
of
Yeah, I
anger.
said there was so much
A
anger
lot of anger right there, man.
because like we
How
did a lot
dare?
of other Thursday movies that were great too.
But I just want to point out that Howard the Duck was a Lucasfilm production. So,
Yes, and before like I mean I know
uh,
people look at the title and stuff, right? We're going to talk about Dog City. Okay,
Dark City.
this came out in 1998. It didn't do so well in the theaters. I mean, like it only took 27. Like the budget was 27 million. At the box office, it makes 27.2 million, and I
The
can't
sad
believe
thing
it.
is, this was a movie I was waiting for too.
Oh, like back in
This,
'98.
yeah, well, before '98, because I saw it was in Starlog magazine.
Okay.
If you ever read Starlog
No, what is
magazine,
Starlog magazine?
it was a magazine. It was all sci-fi movie
Okay.
stuff. If then it tell you news about the next Indiana Jones movie
Oh,
or
okay.
the next.
Oh,
You
so it's
know,
the magazine before the internet was available. Okay, got it.
yes, it's what you had because you didn't get the internet. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
all about you had Star Trek, Star Wars. Well, there was no Star Wars at that time, so.
No, not that. Not in
But it would
'90s.
tell
No.
you, but it would tell you like old Star Wars stories on the productions. And it
Oh,
show
okay.
you props.
Oh, just sounds
I
like a
like the
good
book
magazine.
because you look through it, you find pictures of props and what they're doing.
Yes.
It's the only thing you could see. And I saw the trailer finally. The trailer is so awesome
You
because
know,
the
I
sound it
probably
starts.
remember the trailer, like
Oh, the trailer! Oh, you can't. I don't see how anybody saw this trailer didn't want to go see this movie
because like okay, so
because
I
you could hear the music as it's playing in another room. It's like you better
oh
come and see this the way
so
this music.
so let me get that out of my mind real quick. So I probably did see the trailer back in the day, back in
Oh,
'98, right?
I'm sure you saw the trailer.
Yeah. So 10 years later, like the 2008, I start writing a story that is very similar to this one. Like the man just wakes up, right, and he had these few items. It's kind of like like a way like a video
Yeah.
game, and then the
Well, it
character had to
basic.
figure out how he got there.
Yeah, but I mean, it's the basis for a lot of film noir movies. A lot of
Yes, film
detective
noir
type
movies.
stuff. It's always you wake up and what is going on.
Yes.
I mean, it's actually the thing in a lot of stories, but man, that's the what's going on. Him, the whole world is changing constantly every night. There is
So
no
not every
daylight.
night, right? It's every 12 hours.
Okay, every 12 hours.
It's
I
like
say that.
the people of this. Well, we're gonna give it away, right? Of this gigantic spaceship, right? It's just 12 hours at a time.
Yeah,
I,
yeah.
I
This
thought it was
giant
like a
disc.
day too, but then I'm thinking like, oh, I think this only runs 12 hours at a time. Because like
Yeah,
every 12 hours, like, okay, let's do something else. Let's do something else.
yep,
Let's do something
yep.
else.
Yeah, it's got these aliens that live on the world, and
Yes.
they work the planet. And actually, the problem is you see what it is because it starts off with the scientists.
Yes. Kiefer
Well, not
Sutherland.
this, yeah, Keith Sutherland. He's not a scientist. Oh, he's the scientist. He's a psychologist actually on wherever they kidnapped him from. Plus, notice he has no time.
There's no
It's
time.
not set in a time. Yeah, it's like the 50s, 60s,
The
a
time
little bit
setting of these
70s.
humans were at that time, but like,
Yeah, everything's mixed up. So, but nobody questions anything because if you question something, because everything's a circle. The biggest symbol of this movie is a circle.
yes, it's a
All
circle. Yep.
characters draw circles. Everybody draws a circle because everything goes into a loop, even the conversations. Because I love it. I like it because circle, especially when he goes to get his wallet. Remember, he lost the wallet. He wakes up and he knows he lost his wallet. It's a guy
Yes.
automat called because none of the buildings have a restaurant name. They
No.
just call them what they are. Hotels called hotel.
Yep.
So he goes to get his wallet. I like it. He goes.
You lived at the
So he
diner.
goes. Yeah. He goes. You left the diner. So go to the diner. And he goes. Hey, when did I leave my wallet? They go. Yes. He goes. I forgot what they said, but they goes. When was that? They go. When you lost your
Yeah,
wallet.
when you last came in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
when did
When
I
you
last
last come
come
in here.
here? Yeah, like, do you think I
Yeah. When
remember
you.
everything
Yeah.
you do?
Yeah. Exactly. I like it because he goes. When did I last come in here? When you lost your wallet.
Yeah.
Everything's in a circle. Every conversation is a
Yeah, I
circle.
was like, come on. I feel like, come on, man, tell me.
But I get. I mean, I like it because I like the way it looks. I like the
Oh, I
look.
like the way it looks too. Because like we said that before, when a time period piece like this, right? It ages way better than if you try to show me the
Yeah.
future.
On this one, because it doesn't have a time. I mean, if you look at all the cars, they're mixed. They're from all the way to 50s to 60s.
Yeah, it just the aliens didn't care. They just care
Even
about
the
like human
clothing.
emotion.
Yeah. I mean, it's because we don't know when they pulled these people from or where they got these people. Because I mean, even the doctor, the psychiatrist, he's dressed like he's from the 50s.
Yes.
Shell Beach, the kids, all the people, the housing looks like it's from the 40s.
Well, yeah, that was from the 40s, and sometimes like, is this in the 80s? I have no idea what the time period was, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
you don't
I
ever know
never
what the
seen this
time
movie.
period
This
is.
is my first time watching it, and I feel like this ages really well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you can't tell it because. But I heard that there is a directorship. When there's a director cut, neither one of us have watched
Yep,
it.
my next thing in the dark side.
But from what I understand, they just like take some narration, put in some cutscenes, and they clean up the because that's just real tuning
Yes,
where they
tuning.
use mind and they move stuff or change things. And this human, what's his name? Alex? Well, no, his name's not Alex. What's his name? Forgot the main character's name.
Johnny.
I thought it was Al. John. John.
John Murdoch.
Murdoch. But anyways, he learns the tune and basically makes special effects. They're supposedly cleaned that up on the director's cut.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So we didn't miss
but
any much.
But it does
then.
have somebody from the Marvel universe in it.
Like,
And Ross is in.
Oh yeah, Ross is in it. It's not Jennifer Connelly.
Or if you saw a few years like Lost in Space comes out. Right?
Yeah, William Hurt.
Yeah, William Hurt.
Yes.
He's also plays the dad on the Lost in Space movie.
Yes, I remember that too.
Yeah, which is awesome.
Joey Tribuna, Matt LeBlanc is in Lost in Space.
Yeah.
And it's Lacey Calvert, right? Is that her name from
Yeah.
Girls? Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she was in Mean Girls. She was also in Party of Five.
The Party of Five, yes. Really young though, yes.
It had a lot of famous people actually in that movie.
In that movie and also in this one, right? The only person that's not as famous as the
main
character.
I don't say.
Right, Rufus, whatever.
No, the main character actually. That's the funny thing. I actually already knew who he was because he's in Knight's Tale.
Oh, I see. I never seen A Knight's Tale.
He was in kind of stuff, but he wasn't like huge actor.
Oh, he was in the Legend of Zorro.
There's a lot of actors but we got to think it's got.
Think what?
It's got Jennifer Connelly from Rocketeer.
Yes, Jennifer Connelly. Yes.
He didn't have a lot of him, and her, and then Kiefer Sutherland.
Kiefer Sutherland, and I think Kiefer Sutherland and William Hurt is probably the biggest name. Well, Jennifer.
Yeah,
Connelly
they're the biggest name.
Yeah.
Well, Jennifer Connelly was pretty big then.
Yeah.
I mean, people still know who she is now. So.
Yes.
I think they're the biggest names.
Kiefer Sutherland because it's 24.
But this universe is pretty cool because I like the detective because the starts off, he wakes up. I like this part because he busts that fish bowl.
Yes.
And he picks up the fish and just the way it's framed, he puts it in the bathtub. And of course, it becomes apart because the detective's like, "Tell me, what kind of killer would save a fish laying on the floor and put him back, and put him in the bathtub?"
Yeah, it was really mysterious, right? The whole thing at the beginning, you're trying to figure out like, what's going on here?
Because I see on the floor is he wakes up the bathtub and there's a syringe on the floor.
Yes.
A messed up looking syringe.
Yeah, it's a really looking like this movie kind of remind me of BioShock a little bit, like the looks of it.
Oh yeah, the way it looks. That's probably why I love BioShock so much. But I like it because he leaves and he goes down. It's also, this is another clue. He goes downstairs and that guy's yelling at him, "Hey buddy, you left your wallet."
Yes.
Hotel manager or whatever, front desk man, and he leaves. And then they replace it.
They replace him with a different guy. I think it's the only other time that there was a black guy in the movie, like another race.
Maybe so, but I just thought that the guy was different because later on he sees that guy at the
newspaper
stand. Yeah, he's like staring at him. He's like, "What's your problem?" He goes, "I worked here long," and it's like years.
Yeah, been all my life.
He's like,
and he said his tagline or something. I forgot what he said, but he said the same thing in the hotel, which was really weird.
But the neat thing about the movie, he's trying to figure out the stuff. Plus, he has a card that says Beach.
Yes.
It's the only thing that shows sunlight. You don't see sunlight in the whole movie. He's asking, "Well, so where's Shell Beach?" And everybody knows of Shell Beach,
but they don't know how to get there. Yeah.
Nobody can tell you
tell me how to get there. You took that road, and then like
nobody. Yeah, but that's also. But I also like it when he goes, "So when was the last time it was daylight?"
Well, when he asked the detective, yeah.
Yeah, everybody wants to say it's earlier today, but they can't remember earlier today.
No.
Most of the people can remember yesterday.
Yeah.
They can remember being a kid, they can remember all that, but they can't remember
You know what I
what
like
to
to
do.
see? Like I guess they call these people the strangers, right? This mysterious group of
Yeah,
aliens.
this
I liked it when they showed the couple that was having dinner, and they were
yeah,
like,
where
and
their
then they
house
changed them to be
constantly
rich
change.
people. Yeah.
Yep, they change the because this is the whole thing in the movie is the aliens manufacture all kinds of artifacts and stuff for your life, like pictures,
Yep.
picture books, certificates, and all stuff. And then they change your life over and they take people out,
Just to see how
uh,
they
wipe their
react,
brains
right?
out. Yeah. And then of course Kiefer Sutherland's character, he needs emotion and stuff, and he makes a deal that gives you a whole different memory.
Yes. That's
And that's what
crazy.
they do. And what they do is it's like because it's the funny thing is when we see Kiefer Sutherland get bit by Jennifer Connelly, where he has that circle with the rats in it.
Yeah.
That's the whole movie right there.
Oh, that's right.
That
That's the
circle,
experiment.
that
Yes.
circle is the city and the rest of the people. And he
Yeah.
just keeps the walls around in it. And that's the
Oh.
thing about this. If you notice parts of the city, you know how they travel towards the end of the movie. The end of the movie, John Hurt and the main character, they decide they're going to go to the very edge of their
Yes.
universe. The funny thing, you see most of the roads water now, and
Yeah.
there's just buildings just because they tune so much that it's like building movie sets and then pushing them off and never tearing them down.
So I don't remember if I said this on our podcast before, right? Like I on the aliens thing, like the Hollywood movies and things like that. Aliens are always don't like water, right?
Oh,
No
really?
matter
Yeah, I
what we
don't.
see, aliens don't like water. So I kind of think like, okay, maybe somebody somewhere, right, does know that as a fact somewhere, but they don't want to tell it, right? They just do it to dilute us in thinking like, oh, aliens are afraid of water, whatever. So I'm thinking like, imagine if that's true, right? So there's other intelligent life out there. Maybe they are afraid of water. They come by our planet, right? They're like, okay, let's do some kind of analytics on it. Whoa, dang, this place is 70% water. We're not stopping here.
Yeah, I know. You actually did say this before,
I've
but
seen
here's the
this
problem.
before.
The problem I have with it though is you say that, but the problem is if you get on the internet, people always talk about aliens living under the ocean. That's where they're hiding on our planet.
Oh,
So
I know, Ocean.
yeah,
Ooh, I don't want to give that away because you haven't seen that movie.
well, I mean, in this they live under the ocean.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I
So
haven't seen
yeah,
that movie in forever. Like, ooh, since DVD is not in style anymore, I guess. Ooh, remember the
yeah,
Criterion Collection, the silver box?
yeah, yeah,
I think
yeah.
that was the last time I
That
seen
was
it.
it. That was it. Criterion Collection is out the door. Sorry.
And I'm like, we need to talk about that because yeah. But then besides the
Abyss,
Abyss and
man.
the other movie I don't want to name, right? I'm just thinking like, oh, so like I use an analogy is like, okay, let's just say we're driving down the road, right?
But what other movies they're not like water?
No, but they said that Keita Sutherland's character, like they
Oh
don't
no,
like the
no, I'm talking
moisture.
about we know that. Okay, yeah.
Oh,
He doesn't
signs?
they don't like water there. But you know why they don't like water?
Why?
I want to point to well, it doesn't say why, but my
Oh,
guess is
okay.
why they don't like water. It's because notice all the aliens, the strangers, they look like humans, right?
Yeah,
But they all got shaved heads. Cause
yeah.
you can see all the crap on their head. Because when somebody dies in the dark city world, put their alien, they fall into the bodies and use their bodies. Those are dead bodies.
Oh,
Those are dead bodies, and dead bodies might decay a lot quicker in moist.
oh,
So they don't want their bodies to break down. Stay out of the water.
oh! I didn't think about that. I didn't think
Yeah,
about where
yeah.
these
Every
aliens
time
came from.
every time somebody dies, yeah, the aliens are actually like got tentacles and stuff. They didn't show the aliens because they didn't want you to go, they look so fake. So all those people, all the strangers, were used the dead bodies, and the aliens live inside their head.
Ah,
That's why
okay.
when he fights gets in that fight scene, remember giant hand from the sign hits that guy's head and
Yes.
busts the back head off. That thing comes out.
Oh, that's right. Yes, the alien
Yeah, and
comes out.
they even use those alien kids. See those little kids. And the funny thing I like about the strangers, their names are all simple.
Yes,
The little
Mister
was like
Whatever. Yeah.
Mr. Sleep,
Yep.
Mr. Book was the leader, Mr. Hand was the social path killer.
Yes.
I mean, they had Mr. Worm, Mr. Light.
Some for some reason, right? Like with the movie title named Dark City, and then you have these creepy ass strangers, right? I thought it was a horror movie because that little kid
It looks like
bothered
it.
me the most.
I know because they all got. With the funny thing, they all remind me of one of the videos for Smashing Pumpkins. Because before there was a Smashing Pumpkins video where the lead singer's got a hat like that and a little coat.
Were they on the
Very
soundtrack?
I don't know. No, they're actually not. Which I want to put out soundtrack for this. Awesome.
Yes.
Here, you know the soundtrack's good because see, my brother doesn't buy soundtracks normally.
Yeah.
He's got the soundtrack for this movie. He didn't even see it.
Really?
I think he eventually saw it, but I remember he had, and I was like, "What?
Wow.
I don't even watch this kind of stuff." But it had
I
like
thought this
it had
was
to
really
be
good.
like I can't remember if it had six songs, then she had the soundtrack.
Yeah, because like, okay, what I want to say, I can't remember what it was now. I just mad at
Could've been
myself
in
that
the
I didn't see this when it was brand new.
Yeah, man, I can't believe that's
Oh,
the thing.
I remember what I
couldn't
was gonna
believe
say
we didn't
now.
see.
I have not seen another movie kind of like this, where they use the memory thing to like implementation of memory.
Yeah, they keep planting in memories in it because a lot of people compare to the Matrix or something like that. I'm like, no,
Was this
this
by
is
Warner
completely
Brothers too? Because they said they use a
no.
lot
Well,
of the
this
same
is all.
set.
This is by a company owned by Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay.
This is New Line Cinema.
Oh, okay, New Line Cinema.
So
Because they, the rooftop
this
scene
was
they reused
this.
for
I'm
these
pretty sure
movies.
this was New Line Cinema. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was New Line and Night. It's either it was New Line because it's part of the Warner Brothers. Because remember they used part of the set for Park City on the Matrix.
Oh yes. Oh, the other thing I want to point out: this is written by David S. Goyer.
Yeah, came in and cleaned up the script.
Yeah, David S. Goyer. I was like, I love David S. Goyer.
Yeah. Plus, the director is the guy who came out with it was The Crow.
Oh, I think you said that before.
The Crow. So.
Yeah, he did The Crow.
And he's done other stuff, but I mean, The Crow.
Oh, he did iRobot.
Oh yeah, he did do I forgot iRobot, but I remember The Crow out the most because Crow looks just like this movie.
Yes.
iRobot is a world away from this movie.
He did Knowing. Isn't that? What is that movie? Is that the Mark Wahlberg?
I haven't seen Knowing yet.
Oh, it's Nicolas Cage.
Yeah, never saw that one.
And Gods of Egypt, right? With Christian Bale.
Never got that one either.
Yeah.
A lot of his movies kind of flopped, I guess. But I bet they're all good.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, it must be good, or they wouldn't still be making movies. Well, there's a lot of these movies didn't make a lot of money, but he's still making movies.
Yeah, he did make. Yeah, he's still making movies.
He said he's just one of those people that makes movies for certain types of people.
Yeah, audience, yes.
Yeah, because
what is this audience, right? Like, I really enjoy this movie.
I don't know, but I'm part of the audience of this movie.
I wonder how many people have seen this. I think my cousin told me about this before too. Dark City.
I don't know. A lot of people have seen it, but again, most of the stuff we talked about, other than like the base movies, most people haven't seen a lot of stuff we talked about here on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, like, think about it. How many people have seen Howard the Duck, right?
Now that's an unfortunate hole they fell in, but
so
that's something to go back to.
I know our mainstream stuff was like the MCU stuff, but like on the other, like the Matrix, a lot of people have seen.
Yeah.
We talk about the first Ghostbusters movie.
Everybody's seen that. Goonies. I mean, it's like that. But this is one of those. But like 13th Floor, a lot of people haven't seen.
13th Floor, that's the other one. Like, this is like in that category of like 13th Floor and Dark
City. In this category. I would put this in there. I'd also put the Magic. What was that? We do the magic stuff.
The Prestige.
The Prestige, I'd say, falls kind of into this category.
Passengers.
I mean, I've seen. Passengers. Yeah, Passengers.
The Shadow. Fanboys. Shadow.
Rocketeer.
Phantom, the Last Fighter.
Yeah.
Weird Science.
No.
The Goonies. Well, the Goonies, no, everybody's seen that.
Yeah, don't put a weird sign in the script. But basically, I mean, this has a special type of audience. This is the thing.
It does.
Audience.
Yeah, it
does. This is a movie that if people that like Matrix came in all this movie, they probably love this movie.
Yeah,
I really think it just failed to. I don't know how it failed to find the Matrix's audience. That's the problem.
I think so. The marketing might not.
Because, like I said, the trailer was awesome, but maybe then a lot of people didn't see that trailer.
Yeah, the marketing wasn't there.
Because the trailer's like really haunting, in a way.
Yep.
It's got this song called Sleep, and it just makes this. It's kind of got this noise, and it just shows you scenes. It just shows you flashes of scenes.
Ooh, sleep.
Yeah, this movie didn't come out anywhere though. I thought it was all unexpected. I was like, that's what I like.
They never explain why they call it tuning, huh? So when they just label that term,
They just
and they're like,
needed
we
they
just
just
need to
needed
use this.
they just needed a name.
Yeah, just
So.
need a name like the
But
mind
basically,
control.
tuning just means to move, reshape stuff.
Yeah, we shape stuff.
Yeah, because every does reshape all the buildings.
So they
Those
need
cities.
all these aliens to reshape or to tune everything.
Yep, they all use their minds and reshape everything. And this
But
human,
then the human can do everything by
yeah.
himself.
And this is the way. This is the only thing I can see connected to the Matrix. Is after several generations, he picks up the skill of tuning
He picks up the
in a
tuning.
way. Which, when I saw the Matrix first time, I was like, Neo has a tuning ability.
So I want to ask you this. So the first time you saw Kiefer Sutherland's character, right? Did you think he was a bad guy? Because it was hard to tell.
Yes. Yeah,
Because
it's hard to tell.
It's hard to
Yeah,
tell. Like,
because-
is he still helping these people? Like, just
'cause
trying
he's-
to get him back? Or...
Yeah, because I think he was kind of because you got to remember, Chosen beat the crap out of him. That's why he's so messed up.
Yeah.
Remember, because it's got that scene where they busted his eye up.
Yeah,
and everything.
he's all yeah.
That's why he has a speech problem.
Yep.
So I think he was just. I think it's going to help him just to say he's all about saving his own life.
Yes.
Does it make you a bad guy?
Yeah.
I
That
guess
was
that's
really
what you
good
gotta
though,
ask
because it was
yourself.
so hard to tell. Like, because he's kind of
Well,
creepy
that's-
too.
Well, he was creepy, but the problem is he wasn't always that way. Because
No.
we see him when he begins, he wasn't a bad guy. It's just they beat the crap out of him. He wants to live, so he goes along with their deals. And then he sees this guy,
Yes.
Toon, and he starts formulating a plan to save his life again.
Yes.
But now he can go to the side he wants to actually be on,
Yep.
the humans. And which is cool because I love this. The best part of because they finally catch the main guy, John.
Yes.
They stick him in a cage. They're gonna beat him. And of course they got the Kiefer Sutherland comes over there and he's like, okay, I got supposed to give him a syringe and make him like every one of them.
Yes.
But I like it. He inserts a whole training program. This is one of my favorite
Oh,
things.
I love that part too.
He put the whole training program inside that syringe. He plugs it in him. So this guy's whole life memory is it's like Keanu Reeves getting plugged into the Matrix
Yes.
to learn kung fu. He gets trained the whole thing. The two of them better than they do.
He just had to concentrate.
After
right?
watching this, I had a theory. It's like, what if you could go to sleep and get you like a tape or something that records in your head and has a teacher with some kind of training program,
Oh.
and it just opens up because when you're sleeping,
Right.
hours can go by in your dreams,
Yes. So not
could
even
be-
hours,
almost
even
get a
days, right? Because you're
Yeah, you-
dreaming.
days in a dream. Think about it. What if you're going to school in your dreams and
See,
learning stuff,
So
and then
on
you
this,
wake up?
so I'm so glad you brought that comparison. Like on the Matrix, it's like, oh, all these computers and stuff, you got to jacked in. But this, right? It looks like it's just some kind of chemical that we act with your brain, and then
In a
you
way,
see
this
all
is-
these images.
In a way, this is one of those movies that's a stepping stone to what's that? I forgot the name of the movie. The Dream movie,
Inception.
Inception. It's kind of like Inception.
Yes.
Because they're putting stuff into your head.
Yeah, they're putting
But I
stuff
like
in your
it.
head.
So basically, he puts all that in that guy's head. I love that. And he wakes up and he knows everything.
It's kind of in
Then-
a way like Demolition Man uses that too. Like while you're sleeping, right?
Yes,
They put all
while they're
these
sleeping, they're
training things in
programmed.
you.
But you got to think they're sleeping at long periods of time too.
Yes.
Because I mean, you do know that when you're sleeping, you can hear music. If you're playing music, you hear that song,
Yes.
and that's the only thing that's in there that's tied to time.
It is crazy.
That-
I would love that idea so much. If someone can
Think
figure
of
that
it.
out, I will be your guinea pig. Like,
That's
hey,
the thing. It's like though, like you were to look at a book. You flip through a whole book.
yes,
I don't know what's in the book, right? Flip through you don't know what's. But apparently, your brain's actually in your eyes to see it stuff. Depending on the pages, flip through the pages.
That would be
Your brain
so
actually
great.
is retaining that information. It's just, you can't get back into it to pull that information out.
a Cody a long time ago, right? He always complained like, like scientists don't even know why we really need sleep, right? They just say that so your body can replenish itself and rest. But won't it be great while you're sleeping? You can learn a new skill, and this is how we do it.
That's how you
Like,
do it.
like I know, like it maybe not overnight you learn a new skill, right? I would accept it if like, okay, it's gonna take me a week of sleep, right, to make me learn French. Like I would accept that. Like, oh, 7
Well,
days is still better than whatever.
The thing though, you could learn French maybe in a couple days.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not going to be overnight where you learn the skill immediately. I
I don't
would
know.
accept it in this few days.
I would actually think you could probably learn language overnight. Because here's the funny thing: it's like you hear about people getting hit on the head or something,
Yeah.
and then or their accent changes or their language changes, and they never even learned this language. How? Is it written in our DNA?
I don't know. What if something is like that for
Yeah,
us
that's
right
the
now?
thing. That's what I'm thinking. I'm wondering if, like, let's say there's other languages you just don't know it. What if you got hit in the head and you just started speaking Russian?
Holy crap.
Because somewhere in there, some of your ancestors spoke or something.
Ooh.
I mean, come on, I could get hit in the head, boy, I'd be speaking German, French.
Wow. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know what's in there.
No, we don't. It's so hard to unlock.
What if they could give you a chemical and it just all of a sudden unlocks your brain?
Oh, that would be
Because
awesome.
I mean, it'd be like every book that you picked up and just kind of glanced at. All of a sudden, you know all that information because it's actually in there. It's already in there. I mean, you've looked at books, picked up, and glanced at it, didn't read it, but you saw it. So that picture of that page is in your brain.
It's in your brain the whole time. Yeah, I agree.
But that's the thing. What if you could go to sleep, and then you're in a library, and that library is filled with every book that you flip through, so you can walk over there, pick it up, and because the time's different inside your head, you can actually open it up and look at the page and read.
It's like this huge decision you make before you go to sleep. Like, hey, what do you want to know by tomorrow? I don't know.
So now it's like Doctor Strange when you're doing your astral projection, reading books. That's the thing. That's the thing. You should go to a library.
Holy crap, that's right.
Go flip a book, go home, and then dream about that book.
Wow. It would save so much time. Can you imagine people going to college this way?
And it would be people used to get on the internet, now people just go to sleep constantly.
Yeah, it goes constantly. Hey, man, I'm going to learn something new.
The only thing we're going to have to do is find out how to fix diabetes, because I think diabetes is going to go up with everybody sleeping all the time.
Okay, so
this movie was an epiphany.
Wow, I'm so glad I saw this movie because I never even thought of that, like the possibility of what if this could be true?
But the funny thing about the movie is the aliens, all they want to know is what makes humans adaptable. We didn't point out, aliens aren't really bad.
No, there was like
they're basically like they're southern. Their race is about to die out.
Yeah, so they try to survive.
So they survive. They found humans. They think humans are very adaptable. What makes them do that? And I'm sure they probably heard the story. Oh, they got a soul. They don't like. There's a soul. We don't even know what a soul is actually. No. So they're thinking, well, maybe that's what makes them. So that's why they putting people in different situations. I mean, when you're a clerk, store clerk.
Oh, to see how people adapt.
Yeah, the next day you're running a corporation.
Yes.
And then like our main character, we don't know what he was before.
No, they never said that. Yeah.
They were making a serial killer.
Yes.
Which is funny because there were no serial killers. The aliens were already murdering people.
Yes.
There's already he already killed maybe 5 people.
Like 4 or 5 people.
But he didn't even kill them.
He didn't kill them. He just wanted to see
there was no killer.
That would be a
there were detectives trying to figure out the case.
Yes.
And they've already seen 5 murders. And of course, then the aliens are probably like, hey, well, we need to make a murderer now, so we'll get this guy, we'll inject it with memories, so he thinks he killed those other 5 people.
Yep.
And then he does that. But the neat thing is, he wakes up, and it turns out that this is normal. People wake up all the time while they're trying to inject them. So this is basically like a nightmare. Let's say you're waking up, you're disoriented, and finally they put you back up, and then it. So those weird moments you have in sleep might be the real world.
Ooh, that's it's now I can see how this movie is so similar to The Matrix.
Yeah. What if those weird dreams that you have is the real world?
Oh, God.
And the world we're living in right now is our just fake memories they keep putting in our head.
Oh.
Isn't that creepy?
I don't know. Yes, it is very creepy.
Yeah, especially if you wake up one night and there's like a busted stuff on the ground. Dead bodies next to you, then all of a sudden go back into normal. Never know the difference.
Yeah, you never know the difference. Ooh.
So all these people don't ever know that one day there was something else, because it's like Jenny. He falls in love, not Jenny. I call her Jenny because she's Jenny the Rocketeer.
Yeah.
There's 2 names. What was it? Anna and.
I'll tell you right now. Jennifer Connelly is Emma. Emma/Anna. So they kind of like
Emma
her.
first. Yeah. Well, at the end of the movie, she becomes Anna.
Yes.
because she becomes a clerk. But right now she's a nightclub singer and the
Yes.
wife of our main character, even though she probably became the wife the day that he was injected.
Yes.
So the day before, she was probably somebody else's wife,
Yes.
or did something else, and they inject her, and then her think he cheated on him, and she remembers all this stuff. I mean, that's the thing. All these people you don't know when they jumped in because the police detectives probably been working for maybe 2 days, even
Yes.
though they think they've been there 20 years.
Because like
The only
they point that out with the shoelace thing, remember?
yeah, yes,
Yeah, they changed that. Like, oh, you didn't tie your shoes. Like, he was like, huh, that's strange.
yeah, it's strange because everything's just coming undone now.
Yes.
Even the accordion, he thinks the accordion is, but they may have gave him the accordion yesterday, but he says, "Oh, my mom gave it to me. I remember it."
I just can't remember when she died.
Yeah,
That
can't
was
remember
really good.
when because she never did. He never had a mom.
I like, yeah. See, that's the thing. I like the Book of Dreams, right? Like, you know, when Emma at the end she was working like a concession stand, not concession
Yeah.
stand, but a ticket
Well,
booth.
she was like a clerk at a ticket.
But I like the movies called Book of Dreams. That
Yeah,
is so cool.
but isn't that a real movie that that director actually made?
It didn't say it on his I guess
Okay,
on
then
Wiki page.
it's not.
Yeah, I think it's just like a play on the situation.
It probably is. It probably is.
Yeah, but it's really good.
But the locations in this movie are pretty cool too.
Oh, the
A
location.
lot of it's like the painting. You ever seen that painting called Nighthawks?
No.
It shows basically it's in a dark city. All you see is like this glass deal and a bunch of people sitting at a counter with cigar stuff.
Hmm.
Okay,
Not familiar.
it reminds me of that. It's just painting. Somebody painting. I can't remember the artist right now.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I got but the base. I always love. That's one of my favorite paintings. It just shows this man and a woman and another guy sitting around the corner drinking coffee, and that's all you see is that's the only locked up piece in the. It's right down the middle of the picture, and then the rest of the stuff they're in a restaurant.
What is it? What is it called again?
Nighthawks.
Nighthawks painting, right?
Yeah.
Oh, he says Nighthawks painting. Let me take a look. Let me take a look at this image real quick. Oh, is this what this is called? I know this picture.
Yes, everybody knows this picture, but most people know the name to it. This is basically the movie right there. Isn't that cool?
Yes. Oh yeah, I love this picture.
Yes. So now you get it.
You know me, right? I love diners.
Yeah. Oh,
I love diners.
I love diners. But I mean, the picture right there, that is basically like you can look at that picture and go, "This is Dark City."
Yes. Yeah.
But I like it though, because of course this guy's trying to find if he's killer, and he finds a prostitute.
Yes.
Goes back to the house. He doesn't kill her.
Yeah, because he just trying to test himself to see like, am I this kind
Which
of
is neat. The actress that lady is.
Yeah, the blonde.
I can't remember what her name is, but she gets to be in because we're talking about this other movie, Mulholland Drive.
Yes.
She's one of the ladies in that movie.
Oh, really?
Well, she plays like the wife on the murder, because we don't really know how the story goes in Mulholland Drive, but supposedly she's one of the wives of somebody who gets killed or something, blah blah. But anyways, this is where she starts.
Nighthawks. You know, just looking at this Nighthawks picture, right? It reminds me of the trailer of the new Batman. When did you see that new trailer?
Yeah.
Like the coffee with the question mark sign.
Yeah.
Because it was in a diner too.
I think a lot of people use that picture for a lot of things.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Because it's just iconic.
Oh, there's a Star Wars version.
Oh well, but anyways, we get back to the deal that all these aliens. I mean, the aliens gonna hunt him down. I like it how that one thinks I'll just inject myself with the memories he was going to.
Yes.
And then he thinks he's got it all figured out.
Oh, I know. Now I'm thinking,
but
like, man, if he injected that earlier, this could have been over really quick.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's going around now. The alien guy's going killing people.
Yes.
Enjoying it. Because he's got all those feelings though, but he's got the wrong ones.
Oh, I know. Yeah, that's right. The alien is going through the memory so he can find John, right? Yeah, that's the guy.
Find John, and he's like, even after he figures out somebody's not, he just goes, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this person. I also like the other detective, Bumstead, but the people.
Oh, that's right, the one that figures it out.
Yeah, the one that figured it out because he saw it.
Right, because you know what I like about that character is sometimes like we think those people are crazy, right? Like, what if those are the
Yeah,
kind of people that tell us the truth?
exactly. He's
Because
drawing
it's so
circles.
hysterical that you think it's like, no, this is not gonna work, right? Come
Yeah,
on.
and the thing is, I
And
mean,
he
I guess
killed
he,
himself.
because he's in the subway just sitting there, and of course John goes down there to try to go to. I love this scene because you know he's going to go to Shell Beach. He's on the subway map. Tells him to go to this train, so he goes to this train, and the train just flies past.
Yes.
And he goes, "Does that train go to Shell Beach?" The guy goes, "That's the train to Shell Beach." And he goes,
Why
"How do
doesn't
I
it
get on?"
stop?
He goes, "Yeah, why doesn't it stop?" He
It's
goes, "It's
express.
express." And like, they don't question it.
No, they don't
And of
question
course,
it.
that's he sees that detective, and the detective knows who he is.
Yeah.
He knows he's that guy that's supposedly murdering stuff.
Yeah.
I like it when he goes to his house too. Remember, because the wife's all crying and stuff.
Yes, because he's going
And
crazy.
talk
Yeah.
to her. He's like, "Your wife scared." He goes,
She's not
"What
even
do
my
you
wife.
my wife?" Exactly like that. He goes, "I don't even know how long I've been doing this." You know. And he sits on the subway and he's like, he goes, "I don't." He goes, "How do you get out?" He goes, "I know." He goes, "There's only one who jumps in front of that train, gets
Yep.
killed."
There's only one way to get out.
Yeah, and he's just drawing circles. Everything in this is a circle. Because I mean, you see
Yes.
the right trap is a circle.
I make that connection
There's
now.
there's circles. I mean, everything's taught in a circle. Whenever he gets murdered, when he's doing things in circles, that guy writes in a circle. And at the end of the movie, the city's a circle with clouds appear.
So I
In a
gotta see
circle.
who else wrote this movie besides the director, Lem Dobbs.
There
What
was,
else has he written? Wow.
yeah, he did a lot of the dialogue, and then Goyer's cleaned it up, the action.
Oh, he did Haywire, The Company You Keep, Gotti, The Hard Way. Isn't that with Michael J. Fox and and James Woods? Wow. No, this is one of the best things I've seen. The director
Yeah,
co-wrote this with whatever
yeah.
this guy is.
Well, he actually wrote this. He came up with this story before he did Crow. The Crow.
Oh, he directed The Crow, you mean?
No, yeah, he directed The Crow, but I mean, he already had this story already. He's
Oh,
been working on for a while. So,
wow.
I mean, it's an amazing idea.
It
It's just
is.
one of those movies. I love it because it's one of those movies. At the end, it's just like you're smiling because it's aha.
Oh, you know, the biggest moment of aha is like when John Murdoch and the detective, right? They whip that poster and they start breaking up the cement. I
Yeah,
mean, the
they
brick.
start
And
they
then
start busting that
the
wall.
doctor guy is like, no, stop it. Like, don't do this, right? But like, why? Because I
I don't
really
know.
want to see what's behind it, right? Like, they don't even
Maybe
know.
he didn't really see what was behind it. He didn't. I guess he did. I mean, very happy with the way the world was. He
Yeah.
didn't want to see his world was an illusion. I mean, he already knew it was
Oh, he
an
knew. He
illusion.
just wanted to see the truth. Okay.
Just didn't want to see the truth.
And
And
then
it
it
still
really
got.
surprised me when I saw space out there. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
but that's when I knew, like,
I
are they
know,
on a
isn't it?
giant spaceship? Oh, my.
Yes, and did it, and it was, they had to add this scene because they said the audience didn't get it when why they didn't understand why they would float out in space when they fell on the wall. Because
Oh,
obviously they held it in or there's force, but I was like, apparently the audience doesn't ever watch Star Trek or Star Wars. Dude, duh,
I'm
force
telling you,
field,
man. They're not that
force
smart. That's
field.
why they can figure
But
it
I,
out.
but anyways, they get in the fight, and of course, you know, John Hurt's character floats out there, see the force field, and we see it's a big full world.
Yeah, it's a big flowing fortress or something. I don't know. Like, big.
Yeah, it's just a big round city. It looks like that thing. But I like it when he saves the world. You know, he turns into the sun because it finds that those aliens don't only, not only do they not like water,
They don't
they
like
do
the
not like
light.
light.
Yes.
So of course he turns into light, and then he fills whole sides around with water,
Yes.
and then he builds a beach.
And that's when one of the aliens come to tell him, like, you know, you doing all this, right? I'm about to die
Yeah,
because all the water and the sun is coming up.
yeah. And then he's like, I don't care, because in a way these guys are vampires. In a way,
Yes.
kind of
Yeah.
zombie vampire-ish.
Yes. But
But
they're
in the
aliens.
end, like, yeah, in the end, the aliens weren't bad, but he wiped them out pretty much. So
Yeah, he wiped them out. So technically, he's the bad guy.
yeah, basically he wiped them out. He was the bad guy in a way.
It's kind of like, you know, like the experiment with the doctor doing with the hamster, the
Yeah,
mouse, right? And then like the mouse killed us. Like
yeah.
what?
The
We're
mouse.
not
I mean,
doing
come on,
anything.
because basically it was two people fighting for their survival.
Yes.
One of them shouldn't capture the other one for the zoo, you
Wow.
know, because it turned on him.
Yeah, he turned on him. Yeah.
Because in a way we could put this too, because Neo was in their zoo and he turned on him.
Yes, yes. So a
And
lot of
then
these
broke out.
movies are like, hey, I'm going to turn on you.
Well,
And they're like, oh, we're the
they
good guys.
they got a similar thing. So basically, that's your audience right there. Is the Matrix crowd.
Yes, but this movie came out before The Matrix.
Yeah, I guess people just weren't ready for it.
No, they're not. No one's ever ready for this.
Yeah,
Wow.
that makes you want the director's cut, huh?
It does.
But basically, all I heard, like I said, it's just a few more scenes, and of course, I get narration because the movie starts off with Kiefer Sutherland's character telling you that there's alien and all this.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he starts. Remember, he's telling you a story about the whole world. He tells you that the aliens have these people and their subjects and all that.
Oh, shit, I forgot about that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. It starts
That's the
off
thing.
like that.
But the problem is, you really don't pay that much attention to his narration anyway, so it doesn't bother me that much.
Yeah,
Like,
because I forgot
up
about
until
it.
up until I watched it this time, I don't remember the narration.
Yeah, I didn't
When I told you
remember
about it,
narration either.
because when I told you, oh, there's aliens and stuff, I thought, oh crap, I shouldn't have told you that.
Yeah,
But then I wrote, well, it tells you at the first of the movie, but if you don't hear it, it doesn't matter.
yeah, because
Because really, he wanted you to go to, because that director wanted you to go into the movie and see the heads bust open.
yes,
Because you remember, these guys fly through the city.
yeah, they do. They fly to the city like they're all
But like I
sons of
said, it
Kryptonians.
reminds me of that. I think it's Night Tonight or something for the Smashing Pumpkins. What it looks like.
I just
But
hate
yeah.
myself for never seeing this movie before now.
Oh, and it's a great movie.
It is. Yeah. Gosh.
But I mean, there's just so many neat scenes to it.
Yeah. It just,
I
I
mean,
keep
yeah,
thinking about
'cause-
that stupid ass kid, that, like that little kid.
The funny thing is, there's twins. They used twins for that role.
Well, I
A
know
boy,
that
yeah, there was a boy and a girl. They shaved their heads and put the hat on.
because they
And
look
then,
the
of course,
same. Right?
they all had the clown knives. The ones where you push the button and the 3 blades pop out. I
Yes.
was like, yeah, you're gonna get messed
It's so
up.
creepy, man.
They're gonna send you the stovacore.
You know what? The kid also drew like on that like the prostitute. Like he drew the circles.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
they're all just standing. Oh yeah, they're just all having a good time killing people.
Yeah. Because they don't
I
care.
think, like, they don't care.
It's just like, oh, another alien can take his vessel.
Yep. They're like, huh, I wonder what she's become.
Man.
They're just
Is there
gonna
any
put
other
her head
movie
open.
that's like this that you know of that I need to see?
Not that I think of it at the moment.
Not like Dark City, right? Because
Well, I mean, we hit 13th floor, and to me, 13th floor was the closest.
13th Floor is the closest.
I'm sure there's got to be another movie it's in this family, but we haven't seen.
That we haven't seen, yeah.
Yeah, that we're missing over. There's probably somebody sitting here watching us go screen, yelling at the screen. Hey, it's a movie. Well, hey, if you're yelling at the screen and you're actually watching this, hey, why don't you type it in the comments below so we can go watch it?
The Knowing.
The Knowing.
The Knowing. I mean, Knowing is the Nicolas Cage.
But it has Nicolas Cage in it.
It's the same director. 12 Monkeys, Jupiter Ascending.
Oh, so it's probably good then.
Yeah, Minority Report is like that. We
saw Minority Report. Minority
It's
Report.
also
Okay.
mentioned Mulholland Drive on here, man. Maybe we need to give Mulholland Drive another chance because I haven't seen that movie probably like in 10 years. Like maybe I'll pick it up more.
At least we can talk about how weird it is, so everybody else can be in the same weird boat with us.
Yes.
Oblivion. It's a David Lynch movie.
Oh, 15 movies that is like Dark City. Let me take a look at that real quick.
Oh, let's name them. Name them. I want to hear them.
I'm having it open.
Okay,
Headhunters.
Headhunters.
The girl with the dragon tattoo.
I heard of it.
Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. That's what.
Heard of it.
Oh, it mentioned Moon on here.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah. Serenity. The Man from Earth, 2007.
The Man from Earth?
Predestination. Oh, well, it might not be an American movie. The Road with Viggo Mortensen. I can't remember his last name now. Sunshine. You've seen that, right?
No, not yet. I have the soundtrack.
Ooh, that is a great movie. So I told you about Moon and Sunshine before.
Oh, we got to put those on our list.
Yeah. Let the Right One In. The Fountain.
I heard of The Fountain.
Yeah, it was Hugh Jackman. Coherence. I don't know if that's an American movie.
But some of these movies don't really sound like they're going to be like this movie.
They put Gattaca on here.
Yeah, I saw Gattaca. That is one I saw.
Yeah. Primer. We seen that because
Primer. We saw Primer.
Space. Yep. Oh, interesting. So Moon and Sunshine. Yeah, we'll definitely have
Yeah,
to do that. We should do that on the same week, actually.
we should.
Yeah, Sunshine and Moon. Oh, I love Moon. That's a great movie. Yep, I
I
always
haven't seen it,
totally
but I
see.
saw the trailer.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Man.
Dark City. Yeah. I had to see Dark City because I remember seeing it and I'm like, huh, it's got some goth stuff.
It's definitely very
It's got
gothy, right? The
got
aliens.
yeah, it's got a very North looking to it.
The
You
film
know,
noir
it's like
part is what
19
I really love, actually.
looks like 1930s kind of
Yes.
50s, 60s.
The 30s and the 30s period is really good. That's
Yeah,
why I
it's
like
all
the
dark.
shadow.
Plus the car. I love the car that the detective drives is 1940. What's it? 1940 Ford.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
So these strangers not only have to kidnap the people, right? They have to take all their dumb stuff with them.
Yeah, they've been. I'm wondering.
Unless they create them.
Well, they must be made probably manufactured all stuff from what they see in people's minds and stuff. And maybe they do. Maybe they're grabbing cars and stuff. You know, the funny thing is they never tell you where the stuff from, which is good because I'd rather use my imagination and decide because I read what the director thought it came from. He said it's probably a spaceship flying with people and the strangers took over the spaceship and then get into that. David Goyer thinks that this is saying all those people are already dead and they're just living their life out in purgatory.
Ooh, that's actually a pretty good theory too.
I didn't like that one either, but yeah, he's just saying basically they're experiment, and it's just like they're in another dimension.
They are, right? They're just living the same 12 hours with different memories over and over.
I think they stopped over at Earth, picked up a whole bunch of people,
and just took them, yeah.
Yeah,
because they never want to talk about it.
Yeah, they thought about a sequel, but I'm thinking I don't want a sequel.
Ooh, like what would the sequel be?
Well, the sequel was the spaceship. They're on that spaceship, and it kept traveling, and it gets to a destination.
The destination where the strangers are?
I don't know. But the problem is the directors just thought about playing with the part where John minds his power and could almost become corrupt by it.
Oh. I could see that. I mean, like, if you give me that kind of power, it's like, ooh, dang. I mean, I don't know what to do.
Everything. But he quit after he built everything and he found Anna.
Yeah, he found Anna.
He probably was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm going to go to Shell Beach and kick.
Yep. I guess he wanna get with her at the end, right? They try to make this like a date movie.
It was a date movie at the end. I mean, so anybody that wanted a romance movie, if you'll wait till the very end, you'll get it.
Yeah. Dark City. Wow.
Yeah.
So I'm so glad we've seen this. This is I want to say this.
I'm glad you finally saw it too.
Yeah, like I can't wait to see things like that.
This is really one that you gotta see because it's a talk movie. It's a mind changer.
Yes.
It's an inspirational movie. Especially, it makes you just want to go to sleep and learn how to read books.
I do too. Like no books, right? Just all kinds of things. Like imagine, like you could watch a movie in your sleep. Like because it's memories, right?
Yeah, but you'd have to have seen the movie to watch the movie.
But if you think about it, like the sleeping is the best time to watch a movie. Like, oh, I don't want any interruptions.
Yeah, you're right. I mean,
you know, like things that you want to do without interruptions.
But the problem is, you have to be able to do it something quickly. I guess you could like sit in front of a movie, support it real quick, but you won't get the sound, and then watch it. You'll just have a different movie. You'll be seeing a different movie in your sleep.
There's so much.
But I guess they could make like computers. You plug yourself in, go to sleep, and it does all. You live your life in the machine at night while you're asleep. Come back out. But who knows what kind of effects it would have on you? Because the problems, the whole point of dreaming and sleeping is to unplug yourself from the real world.
Real world, yeah.
So your body can relax, and your mind can just do crazy stuff to get rid of your day.
Oh man.
Because if you live a day, a real life day in your mind, you might just be insane. Because your mind is not getting that creative part.
So only maybe if you sleep for 8 hours, you only get 8 hours of activity. That seems fair,
maybe
right?
So.
Yeah.
Maybe so.
Oh, but because time seems to pass so much faster in dreams, you can have 2 days worth. That's it.
And you could have a lot of stuff.
Not a full 2 days worth, right? Just 2 days worth of memories.
But maybe we should let somebody do that. See if they're insane. That would be an awesome experiment.
Ooh. What's to say that people are not doing that right now?
Oh, hey, they probably are. I mean, come on, everybody stayed here in the pandemic. They probably slept so that they're like all nuts.
So So you haven't seen Venom, right? That's kind of what they do. They
Seen
do these
Venom.
experiments on homeless people.
Yeah, most people do. I mean, what else are they gonna do? Can't use rats.
I know it's not the
So
best results. I know it's not right. Like you have to do human trials.
you sometimes you do.
Yep, you just gotta do them sometimes.
I don't know though.
That's
Also,
why
it
trying to
sucks for
move
the
us
people.
forward, right?
Just trying to move forward, but that sucks for those people. Like you're gonna develop a limp after this, but it's all right. For helping out. Thanks for helping mankind out.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
We won't
and you
we won't
pushing
remember you for anything, but we remember the
yeah,
scientists.
yeah, because we don't want jail time, so we're not gonna say anything about
Yep.
this. But
Sorry, we just came to the conclusion. Our math worked out. How we got there, don't worry about it.
the way I see it, just foreign countries do this experimentation, and send the results to the United States.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, it'd be safer.
It'll be safer. Yep. Kind of like
I mean, come
RoboCop.
on, because I could think of a country that's got a lot of people in it.
Yep. Just like RoboCop, right? Like the
Just
new
like RoboCop.
RoboCop. Just do it in
Yep,
China and then come back.
yep. Just build them in China,
Yep.
shoot
Totally
up a
makes
bunch of
sense.
people, and ship that stuff back to the States.
Well, here we are with a Thursday with another short episode because I don't think we have anything else to add on. Do you?
No, I think we moved this movie pretty quick.
We did because like we just need to talk about like how much we liked it. I mean, we talk about the possibilities of like how awesome would that be if we inject that thing.
Yeah.
Everybody would have this like
And we
needle.
also talked about the part that if you haven't seen this movie, see it.
Yes, if you haven't seen this, see it. I mean, it's like 20 something years ago now.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like 20 years ago.
No, it doesn't. Like 98.
Because like I said, they talked about the special effects, but I didn't really have a problem with any of the special effects I saw.
No, because it was smooth because they're just creating stuff.
Yeah, it's just the director, because all my movies would be like this, but I'm like, I didn't have a problem with anything.
Yeah, I didn't have any problem with anything. I did like this a
Looked
lot.
all good. So
Yep.
so
Well,
get it, pick it up, go see it.
pick it up. Go. Don't waste your time. Go see it, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you for watching this segment of our reviews. I hope you had a great time listening to us. Be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Laters.